this is Irene Durham po, nagbabalik po. I'm here in UK 4 to 5 years na as a spouse visa, but I switched to parent visa. This is my help for to all my friends out there na keep struggling, that they're traveling outside UK just to be with their loved ones, um, just just to be with them because they cannot meet the requirements. This I'm gonna share to you this the secret and helpful ways how to meet the requirements in an easy way. You don't have to struggling. Accommodation. You don't have enough accommodation. You don't have your own accommodation. You don't rent your own place. If you want to get your partner, boyfriend, or fiance, if you're staying in your parents, and your parents willing to help with the application or willing to have sponsor, they paying the council tax bill, you can use them, you can use that as an easy way to add in the application that your parents is will be helping and you're staying your partner in their house because you're still staying them. As long as there is enough accommodation, you can ask your parents, can I get my partner in this country to bring in the UK. Just ask your parents if they are willing to help you because you want to be with your partner or to with your children. Your children is still in the Philippines or in other outside of the UK. Ask the parents, ask your parents if they can help get the council tax, the land title, house title of the house. You have to give it to the office as the requirements. Accommodation, okay na? Accommodation is okay. The parents will shoulder the accommodation as long as there's enough there's enough room for your partner, for your child. If your partner have a child and you want to get also the child because it's your child, and if the child is already British, then they can come along. Or if you don't have a child and you still not yet married, it still can, as long as the parents will say yes and they're willing to give the land title and the house title of the house, not give to the person, but show it to the office that they're willing to help as a sponsor, share a sponsor, that they're not really the sponsor, you're the sponsor. You have, and the accommodation is okay as long as not overcrowded in the house. There's this enough space for you and your partner. You have your own rooms and your parents have their own rooms because you're still staying in your parents. Then that will be all right as long as you are working at least 6 months, and the salary is 18,600 plus, and the home office keep changing, the rules keep changing, so you need to update it with the site gov.uk. You have to give the application form. You have to show the application form up for your partner. The basic requirements is the accommodation. Your parents, your parents is the really a good share sponsor for you, will help you because you're staying in the house because you cannot meet the accommodation as long as there enough space, and you're working at least 6 months with 18,600, and you'll be able to get your partner. You can able to bring inside the UK as long as you're working with a permanent contract and you're earning money every month. That's 6 months in total, and you have enough money in your bank and you're earning every month. The money is coming in, and keep your mind, 18,600 plus 630 something, 18,600 plus, so make it 18,700 now because maybe it's just to make sure it keeps changing the rules and requirements. I didn't check now, but I just make a visa for my mom, but it's an invitation. But I'm not a solicitor. I am not a I am not a lawyer, but I have a knowledge, I have experience. So I'm sharing this as a help, as a help to you, to all my friends watching. um, just accommodation is okay now, and the salary is okay, 18,000. You're earning 18,600 in a year. The wage in 12 months is 18,600. For the total in one year is 18,600. In one year, 18,600 plus. So that's your salary, and you are permanent, and you are willing to paid for all the expenses for your partner, because you will get them to come here. And that's it. The accommodation is okay, the salary, the work is already okay, permanent, working 6 months. And that's it. You just need to provide it in the home office. And if your partner is never had a travel in their lives, not even travel to the outside the UK, but you need to get a help. Is it really really first time to travel outside their country? You need to ask a help if you want to make sure that the application is really successful. You need to get a solicitor, the immigration solicitor, that will help your partner visa application to be 100% successful, because you have already accommodation, your salary is okay, but your partner is never had the trouble in the whole life outside their country. So this is the first time to travel in UK. So you have to get solicitor just to make sure the visa will be a successful. Need to get immigration solicitor that are really really expert to do this, because you don't even if you don't know how to do it, you need to ask the help. I cannot help you. I'm just giving you helpful tips. This is what did I do on my first application. This is my first enter to UK. It's really hard. I was refused. I am refused for once, refused with my child, because my child is not yet having a British passport. So I am refused one time. So I reapply again as a spouse visa. Then it was successful, because the parents of my partner was help me, and they are promised to give accommodation for us. But my partner is working permanent, 6 months permanent already. So he already shoulder all the expenses. It's only the accommodation. Yeah, we get a solicitor to help my application back up, to make it strong, the application. So really need the solicitor, if it's really a first time application, to make it really really make sure the application is okay. If that's the first time application for your partner, so make sure get a help of solicitor, because you don't know also how to do it. It's your first time also to apply, you don't know this. So that's it. As long as 18,600 per annum, per year your salary 18,600 plus. And accommodation is okay. If you're staying with your parent, and your parents say okay, they can help you, because it's really hard to meet the accommodation. But if you're staying with your parents, it's okay. Salary is okay. You just need to give the evidence that you will staying together in UK until the salary is finished. 2.5 years the salary, the visa, 2.5 years the visa to stay here. And after that you need to renew again. So that's it. And after the salary, um pictures, anything that will show evidence that you are in a relationship at least 2.5 years, 2.5 years. Make sure 2.5 years or 2 years, and you will be able to show evidence, pictures, phone, text message, emails, conversation, Facebook conversation. And if you're sending money to your partner, show it also as evidence that you have really a good relationship and it's not really a fake one, because the UK is really strict now. So the accommodation is okay. Parents is helping to the accommodation, enough rooms for you, and a salary 6 months working already, and 18,600 per annum. 2 years. That's it. For the this is a helpful tips for the successful visa for a spouse, and that you are for those that is struggling of accommodation, like, because the house here is really expensive, 500. The cheapest here is like 200, but the accommodation is not so good. You think it's only a housing share, but you need own accommodation, so the expensive here is like 500. Before you can get a house here, you need a deposit, sometimes 3 months deposit, so 500. So you will have to spend like 2,000 plus before to get a house. So this is like a easy tips, a helpful tips to make your application easiest, in easy way. Ask your parents to help you in getting your partner to have a to join you in the UK, so you don't have to go to the and it's hassle if you cannot be together. But if you want to stay in your partner place, and you don't want him to be, or you don't want her, or you don't want him, or you don't want your partner to be joining you in the UK, so you just go by traveling to meet her. But it's nice if you be staying together in UK. This is just a helpful tips, because some are they doesn't know how to make the application easy. So this is the easy way in accommodation. So sometimes they always they cannot get a successful visa because they cannot meet the accommodation, or if they cannot meet the accommodation, the pace, the work, they don't have permanent job. So if you don't meet the financial requirements, get overtime. Yeah, go for an overtime, and the home office will calculate it whether you meet the requirements. Get the overtime get an overtime work. um, pick up shift overtime. If you cannot beat the 18,600 plus per annum, pick up shift overtime, and they will calculate it. Or I'd rather have a part-time jobs. So either way, but still helping your application. So get a solicitor to make your application stronger if it's really a first time for your partner to travel outside their country. um, all the evidence if of your relationship is genuine, you have to give it to them. That's all. I hope it will help you. These videos help for all those struggling for the accommodation. I hope I explain well in easy way. Thank you very much for bye bye.